Hello everyone. So in this video, I will present about my assignment. This is for final exam English for tourism. So here's the topic is Canada travel requirements. So I choose the Canada for the destination in this topic. But before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Dian Panca Aulia. I'm from Class C English for tourism. So here's we can start the presentation. So I choose the Canada because Canada is a favorite destination for travelers and they have a natural beauty, cultural diversity, and historical richness. So the natural of Canada is like mountains and Niagara Falls, so visitor can also explore historic landmarks like Old Quebec. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and learn about the tradition of the First Nation people. So, moreover, Canada is have four seasons and it's really interesting to visit. Next, here's the problem or the topic that we will discuss. The first is travel document, and then immigration and custom regulation, and then cabin and baggage information. Okay, first travel documents. So, visitor that we will visit the Canada, they have prepared the travel documents. So here's the first is passport. So passport is really important and the traveler must to prepare before visit the country because this is for our identity. And the visitor must to check that the passport must to valid until the duration of the they stay in Canada. And then next is visitor visa or electronic travel authorization or ATA. So the visitor must to apply the visa in website. You can reach the website is visa application for Canada and the visa that the traveler must to pay is around 3,450,000 until 4,950,000. And then next is proof of funds. So we have to show that we have enough money to support in stay in Canada, and we can prepare like around for for 4,000 to 10,000 US dollars or in the equivalent of 70 millions rupiah. And this is depends on how long we can traveling to Canada. And then next is letter on invitation. And but this is if applicable, like if we're visiting friends or family or attending business meeting, we can share the letter of invitation in requirements in immigration officials. And then next is we have to prepare like the flight ticket and then the itinerary and something like that. Next, immigration regulation. So the immigration regulation in Canada is first entry documentation. So this is traveler must to have the valid passport and then prepare the visa. And then for the permanent resident of Canada must to carry their permanent resident card or travel documentations. So and the next is permitted activities. So the visitor like temporarily for tourism, business, or family visit, must to adhere to the term of their visa or authorizations. And the next is prohibited items. So it's like certain food, weapon, like species, like this is restriction or banned. And then that is health requirements. So in Canada, they have health requirements like health certificate, and this is depending in regulation like vaccination and then public health concern. Next, custom regulations. So the custom regulation of in Canada is the duty-free allowance, like give up to $19 per items charged, and then alcohol, it's maximum 1.5 liters of wine, and then 1.40 liters of spirits, or 24 cans of beer. And the next is tobacco. Its limits include 20, 200 cigarette, and then 50 cigarette, and 20 grams of manufactured tobacco. Sorry, 200 grams. And then next is prescribed or prohibited goods. It's like firearms, plants, animal product, and some type of food require specific permits are banned. And then next is personal effects. So household goods and personal items that brought by new immigrants are typical exempt from duty, but business use is subject to custom fees. Next is cabin baggage. So I chose the flight to Canada from Indonesia. This is from Jakarta to Canada in Vancouver International Airport, and we have to transit. But first, we will use the Garuda Indonesia, and then next we have to transit to Air Canada flight. So Air Canada allows one standard carry-on bag and one personal item per passenger. So in this flight, the ticket is include cabin one pieces and baggage one pieces. And then for the standard carry-on, it's maximum dimension of 45 centimeter in height, and for the wide it's 40 centimeter, and the fur deep is 23 centimeter, and it's including wheels and handles. For the personal item or cabin, so for the maximum dimension is 33 centimeter in height, and then 43 centimeter in wide, and 960 centimeter. And then here's the other items that can be brought on board. There's include like a small things like paper bag, collapse purse, chair with dimension, and then small purse, and then mobility aids such as brace, can, crutches, or walkers. And then next is battery power, medical equipment such as CPAP and sleep apnea device. And the next like personal oxygen concentrator, medication and its original, and then syringe or hypodermic needles for personal medical use. But this is provided the needle guards are intact. Some of the items is restricted or prohibited from being brought onto the line, so you have to consult the Canadian Air Transport Security Authority or CATSA website for a complete list. So this is being the last of my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. See you in the next video. Thank you.